Good morning, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome back to the ESC Scot channel. I am joined today by some very, very special guests. Representing Portugal this year at Eurovision, we have NAPA. Hello, guys.
Hello.
Now, obviously, you've won the national final. It's been a few months since then. Can you give us a little bit of an introduction to who you are, each of your names, and what your role is in the band?
Yes, so my name is Guilherme. I'm the vocalist and guitarist and the composer of the band.
My name is João. I'm the drummer.
And my name is Laurence, and I'm the pianist.
And we are missing two members, the guitar player and the bass player, because they're still working. They couldn't join us.
I imagine that a challenge for you guys is that three of your bandmates have the exact same name. Do you have any kind of...
It's three of us.
Yeah.
We just go by the second name. So he's João Guilherme. I am João Rodrigo, João Francisco, but I'm the João, and he's João Laurence, and we call him Laurence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was wondering how you would differentiate you, because it would be so difficult, I'd find. I don't know how you would do that. But how would you describe your musical style to anyone that hasn't heard your music before?
I think we would describe it like a indie pop rock, sort of in that genre. At least that's our main influences as a band. But of course that we listen to a lot of music, not only in that genre. We like to hear a lot of different things, from classical jazz,
Hip
hop,
Yeah.
metal, yeah, a lot of things.
But especially the indie rock.
Yeah, we
Music,
pay
yeah.
more attention to it because that's where the box where we fit.
Yeah,
So,
our roots as a band.
yeah.
Well, what kind of artists inspired you to make music? Who do you look up to?
Yeah, when we started the band, we used to we were kids in high school, and we thought it would be a great idea because each one of us, me, him, and other two guys who are no longer in the band, but we all played an instrument, and we thought it was a good idea to just play some covers. And by then we used to cover. I think the first song we did was Kings of Leon, like "Use Somebody" or something
Yeah.
like that. And then we started playing a lot of Arctic Monkeys, the Cooks, of course. So that's our root, Red Hot Chili Peppers as well. But from then we started to. That's what we played, but we also listened to a lot of Brazilian music. I used to. I listened to a lot of metal and hard rock as well. He comes from jazz and classical, so we have a whole whole catalog of influences that
Yeah.
brought us here.
And since we started the band 12 years ago, so our influences really evolved and changed, and we added some things, and we discarded other things that we don't listen anymore. So, but I think all that sum is what makes our sound maybe like and the sound of our band.
You're talking about your sound, the song Deslocado, the song you won Festival de Canção with. What was the writing process like? How did the song end up at Festival de Canção? How did the process work this year?
Yeah, so we were invited to compose a song to Festival da Canção, and I already had composed this song before. It was a song for another project. I was thinking about another project, not even with NAPA, like a side project besides the band, with songs only about Madeira, that is our hometown. But then when we received the invite, I don't know, we started brainstorming and started to compose and think about songs that would fit this entry in Festival da Canção. Every time we thought of a new one, this song, Deslocado, always came through, because it was maybe the most honest and the most true song about for us, and it really reflected on our story, and it made all the sense to bring it to Festival da Canção.
What was the inspiration behind writing it? What is the song all about?
The song is about homesickness and feeling displaced. We are all from Madeira Island, as we said. It's a small island in the middle of the ocean. And we left when we went to university. It's a common story among us Madeirans that we normally after high school we leave the island to mainland Portugal in pursuit of a university path because the options in Madeira are quite limited. There's a university, but a lot of limited courses. So all of us had this same story, and the song talks about this, about leaving home. About missing home, how difficult it is to adapt to a new city, a big city that doesn't resemble a lot like the hometown you grew in. About those challenges and missing family, missing friends, and it's I think it encapsulates that feeling that is so common among us Madeirans, but also among people that live their hometown in pursuit of new opportunities and other job paths. So it's not just a Madeiran song. It's I think it's many Portuguese related to it, and I think many Europeans can, if they really see the meaning behind the song, they can relate to this message because it's a worldwide theme. And,
yeah, it's not a Madeiran. It's not a song for Madeiran people. It's a song for students. It's a song for refugees. It's a song for people who moved out of their country in pursuit for many reasons, for better job opportunities, for love, even for maybe they were forced to move out of their house. And even though you grew up in a new city and that city gives you a new life, it's still not home. And that's the meaning behind our song.
Yeah, no, obviously a lot of people did relate to the song. You did end up winning the national final. Was there ever a point, or when was the point in the national final process? Did you think, oh, we could actually win this? Because I think you guys were kind of underdogs and you did winning it. What was the point you thought, oh yeah, we could win this?
I don't know. I think there was no point that we were like 100% sure. Even in the day of the final, we were having dinner before the live broadcast, and one of us was like, "What if we win?" And we were like,
calm down.
Don't talk about it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. It will be what it will be."
Yeah.
We were with like no expectations. And also, this year the competition was very tight, so there was no clear winner. There were like 5 people that could win at one point, so we weren't sure.
Yeah, but if I could pinpoint the moment, I think it would be during the televoting, because we placed 5th in the fifth, fourth in the jury voting,
And we thought,
okay, it's done.
it's done. We're not going to win.
And then the televoting starts coming in, and we're like on the calculators, like, well, if this guy gets 8, maybe we can get 10.
Yeah.
And that, wow, fuck, we got 10. Let's go. We won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we had a really big victory even before the Festival da Canção started. The songs we were already published in January, in the end of the month, and our song got a lot of traction before the performances, like in that month leading up to Festival da Canção. It was kind of viral on TikTok, and it got 1 million streams
In the day of the final.
in the day of the final. So in 1 month and a half or something. So that was like a big deal for us. We weren't expecting that also when we submitted the song. Even if we wouldn't win Festival da Canção, that was already a big victory for us.
Didn't you guys get #1 in the Portuguese charts as well the week
Yeah,
off?
yeah.
Yes.
It's true, yeah.
That is amazing. That's when you know when your country loves your song that you're sending to Eurovision. That's always amazing. I absolutely love that.
Yeah.
What now? Obviously, I know you're not going to tell me much because you're not allowed to tell me much. But what look are we going for in Basel? What vibe are we going for on stage? Are we having similar to the national final, or are we going to see something different? What's going to happen on stage?
I think without revealing too much, we want to keep that feeling of a band playing a show, because that's our world, that's where we come from, and that's what we aim to do. But at the same time, we're going to take the most advantage possible out of the technology that is present in that broadcast, the LED walls, the light. So we want to implement both, and in a performance that makes sense for us, makes sense for our song, makes sense for the vibe in general that we're putting through.
And also be true to our message. I think I can speak for everyone when I say that we don't want to suddenly change everything because we are going to Eurovision. We have to stay true to ourselves, to our band, and do the best we can with the staging that we are going to present in Eurovision.
And I think it wouldn't be true to the song as well to have like literally firework in that song, you know? It just wouldn't make sense.
You know, I fully get it. It was Salvador Sobral that says it's not all about that. It's
Exactly.
keep it to yourself. Yeah.
We approve that message.
What part? Obviously, the next month is going to be insane. I can't wait for it. I think 30 days until the semi-final. I cannot wait. What part of the Eurovision experience now, from now until the final, what are you looking forward to most?
I think a lot of factors and a lot of things that we are looking forward. Firstly, like to know the city. It's the first time we will be in Basel. To get to know better the other contestants. We already met some of them in Amsterdam in the pre-Eurovision concert. Yeah, to meet them and to make connections and also playing in that such a big stage to such a huge audience in the arena and at home. It will be like something that probably we will never do again in our lives with such a level of production. So we're really looking forward to having that opportunity and having fun because we're mainly before music we're really good friends, so it will be really fun to have this experience, all of us. We're looking forward to that.
Yeah, I think also it's important to mention like one of the things I'm most excited about is seeing because you're going to be working with the best broadcast technicians in the world, with the best light technicians in the world, with the best sound technicians in the world. So let's enjoy it. Let's drink from that. Let's see how stuff is done, and that's very exciting as well.
Yeah, it's the most of that opportunity. It's insane. Now this is the one question I ask every Eurovision artist that I get to speak to. I always ask this question because it's interesting to see all the different answers that I get. If it came to it, what other Eurovision song this year would you sing as your own? If you had to swap your song with another artist, what one would you choose?
Maybe I think we all agree on the Ukrainian one. It's like the most similar to a song we would do, like and personally my favorite entry of the year because it's I don't know, it's a really good song. It has some prog rock like elements and really well sung and composed, so maybe that one.
But the funniest would be the Maltese one.
Yes.
Yeah, just get a collab with you, Zifferblatt and Mariana, and you're sorted. You're sorted. Now, my last question, what would it mean to you guys personally if people ended up voting for your song and you done well? What would it mean to you?
Well, it would mean great happiness, of course. And it would mean that it's that people loved our song, and that means a lot to us. Like even coming to the Eurovision in the first place means that we managed somehow to touch some hearts in Portugal, and that's the best prize without sounding too that's already a great prize. And in general, if we end up if people outside of Portugal end up enjoying a song that is sung in Portuguese and that is so true to us, it means like we touched their hearts as well, and that's very important for us.
Yes, and also being able to transmit music that has a Portuguese letter to other countries and people that don't speak our language. I think it's a sign that we made great music, and also that people appreciate all our bit of culture that is in our song. Yeah, we're very happy about
it's
it.
really crazy to see people connecting to the song, even though they don't know the lyrics. So that feeling is unmatched, and it's one of the big joys of participating in Eurovision.
Well, guys, thank you so much for joining me for this little chat. I appreciate your time, and I hope to see you in Basel. I can't wait to see you there. I can't wait to see the performance.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.